Hello everybody, welcome back. Doing some modern deck tech.
Magic.
Indeed. So, this looks like humans.
It is indeed humans. Who else to survive the plague than the humans?
Exactly. Probably cockroaches.
Anyways, we have our nice human list that doesn't use collected company because you can't there's no public gatherings.
Yeah. You can't have a company.
Yeah,
you can't collect.
You can't collect your company.
Yeah.
You just
No.
you gotta all self-isolate.
You gotta keep 6 inches apart.
So we of course have our 4 champion of the parish because
Yep.
he gets bigger for all the humans that he
It's
sees.
a big boy.
And then we have 4 noble hierarch. I mean, it's a Manadork, it's a human. What more do you want? For 2 drops, we of course have 4 Thalia's lieutenant. Also grows as the humans he sees, but also is kind enough to help out his neighbors by giving them all +1/+1 counters when he enters.
Got a lot of sugar in his cupboard.
Got a lot to pass around.
Yeah.
Then we have 3 phantasmal images. This can be any other human, of course.
Yep.
3 Thalia. Since we only have 1 non-creature spell in the deck, well, 4 copies, but very few.
Yeah.
Very good card because it just slows down our opponent and really doesn't affect us.
And it's first strike, which is good.
And then we have 4 Charming Prince. This one has a few varieties. He does scry if you're like getting flooded by lands and you're trying to see what's coming, or can gain you life, and he can flicker some cards that do have effects, like if you want to change what meddling mage names, or you just want to reutilize the reflecting mage, you can of course do that. Or even help Thalia's lieutenant that came in late and just double up on the counters.
Not doesn't help Phantasmal Image very much though.
No, it doesn't help the Phantasmal Image very much.
Yeah.
And then we have 4 meddling mage. This just bans a card from the opponent.
Yeah.
It's gonna name a card and they can't cast it, which is pretty useful.
Crispicula.
And of course, if you decide that there was a card that you really don't want to see otherwise, we do have the Charming Prince that could reset it, and of course there's just 4 copies. Then we have 2 Kitesail Freebooter. Kind of similar to the Meddling Mage, but this one instead lets you look at their hand, take a card. Non-land, I believe?
Yep.
Yes.
Non-creature, non-land.
Oh, non-creature, so only spells.
Yep.
But takes, generally a removal spell from them and keeps it under it, making them have to waste a removal spell to get a removal spell back. Or, of course, get their combo piece back.
Yep. And he flies. That's fine.
And he flies, which is always nice. Then we have 4 Mantis Riders. This is a 3-mana 3/3 with Flying Vigilance and Haste, which is a pretty potent word soup there.
Yeah. 1 keyword per color.
Yes. And being, a 3/3 flyer that immediately attacks is insane, and it blocks. It's pretty good. Then we have 2 Reflector Mage. This slows down our opponent by bouncing a creature and not letting them cast spells of the same name. And then we have 1 Mayor of Avabruck.
Which is in Japanese. So.
Yes, the only copy we have is in Japanese. So he gives other humans +1/+1, and then if no spells were cast on a turn, he flips, and then he gives all werewolves and wolves +1/+1, and then on your end steps makes a 2/2 wolf. And then, of course, we have the 4 Aether Vials as our only non-creature spell in the deck, as it just helps us get out our creatures faster.
Yep. And you have a ton of 2s, so leaving that on 2 is
we have
pretty
a
good.
ton of 2s, and we have quite a few 3s, but mostly it just works its way up to 2 and sits there. We do, of course, have these 2 last creatures I missed, the Kessig Malcontents. This is a 3/1 human, but when he enters the battlefield, he deals damage equal to the number of humans you control. So again, another great target for the Charming Prince.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the first time you riot, it's not good enough, so you have to double it up.
Exactly. And if your opponent is somehow gummed up the board or prevented you from having a combat step through whatever means, and there's quite a few, that's pretty good also. You can just kill them directly.
Just dome them right to the face, because whatever works. Then for the lands, we have 1 basic plains, 1 basic forest. We have 4 Cavernous Souls, because this is all humans, so easy inclusion. Same with the Unclaimed Territory. Again, all humans, so no downside in running a 5-color land. Then we have 3 Ancient Ziggurat, because we have 1 spell that you can't cast. And then we have 1 Reflecting Pool. This is, again,
love it.
generally a 5-color land, because as long as we have one of these, this will produce 5 colors. And even if not, we have 3 Horizon Canopies, which is 2-color, 1 Sunbaked Canyon, and 1 Waterlogged Grove. And these also pull double duty as being able to crack into more card draw.
Yeah. And if you have like Aether Vials going, you probably don't need a ton of mana. So.
Exactly. Like, yeah, if you have an Aether Vial, then
Yeah.
who needs all your mana anymore?
All right. So excited to see if this can defeat the Germ deck, and I'm kind of excited to see that in reality too. If humans can defeat the coronavirus. So anyway, see you tomorrow.